A lot of gun folks here today in support of concealed
Sure.
carry. They make Chicago politicians all out, paint with a very broad
Sure.
brush. What's the thought when you go back home and you talk to the voters in your district? What do they tell you?
Well, what I tell anyone who's supportive of open carry, concealed carry, is that if I could be assured that 99% of the law-abiding citizens that want to exercise what they consider to be their full Second Amendment right, if I can ensure that they were all responsible gun owners, then I would be happy to support the bill. Unfortunately for me, as a former state's attorney, as someone who really has it really is focused on crime prevention, it's difficult for me to support the bill at this time, given the concerns that have been expressed to me by a number of my constituents. That with open carry out there, it puts people's safety at risk. That's the perception, and if we could somehow overcome the perception and work out some sort of agreement, I'd be happy to look at it again.
This always, it struck me the first year I was here. This is the regional issue.
Sure.
City of Chicago, Cook County, suburbs. You got a lot more people packed together. It's just the lifestyle is different. You don't have nearly as many weapons, and the people that do have weapons tend to be different than when you get downstate in the rural communities.
Yeah, and I understand. I mean, there are valuable, I believe, compelling reasons to do this. Not the least of which is that people feel it's their constitutional right that's been affirmed by the Supreme Court. But again, until we address what I consider to be compelling crime prevention issues in areas such as Chicago and suburban Cook County that have high rate incidences of crime, high incidences of gun violence, I can't be brought into the belief that it's the right policy for Illinois.
Brandon Phelps said he's got almost 70 votes.
Yeah.
We've seen this get really, really close to 71. Do you really think that anything has changed, on the floor of the House, that this is going to be the year?
Well, Brandon's worked really hard on the bill, and he's reached out to guys like me. I consider him to be a friend and a reasonable guy. I hope he feels the same way about me. If he could come up with a way to somehow reach some compromises, to implement some common sense provisions that would make guys like myself, members like myself, feel happy, but at the same time respect the Second Amendment right of many law-abiding gun owners in Illinois, I think at some point we could see a compromise and forge an agreement on this. But until we get there, it's going to continue to be a bone of contention in the State House.